everyone, Chocolo here for another video review, a special one actually. It's the Cadbury's Dairy Milk Marble. Yeah, so those of you might remember this one from the UK quite some time ago, and it kind of just disappeared quite subtly, I think, quite hush really. I think it just sort of just went, and only about 5 years later, I think I realised it wasn't there anymore. It was a nice bar, but not one I regularly got. But I didn't mind it. But yeah, basically this is the Australian version. It still is around in Australia, perhaps New Zealand as well. Yes, thanks so much for Scotty for sending me this one. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I didn't even know it was out actually, but he scouted out and yeah, with his usual contacts and things and found out. So thank you so much to him. And we can see what it is there actually. Yeah, dairy milk chocolate and dream white chocolate blend with hazelnut praline centre. So I don't really like the English there. It's not really worded very well, but I think you get the gist of it. So it was always a sort of praline centre, and I don't remember it specifically being dream white chocolate back when it was around in the UK. It could have been. But I don't remember ever saying that. It was more like just a marbled, well, maybe it was. I mean, there's obviously something in it. But I don't remember it being touted as being green, dream white chocolate. Or green white chocolate, I was about to say. But yeah, it's a praline centre, so essentially that sort of like hazelnut, sort of truffly, moussey centre, I guess you'd say. Now I can't give you the calories, because in Australia they give you via this sort of kilojoules or whatever. They don't give you per kilocalories, they give you per kilojoules, whatever it is. So I'll have to convert that and put it on the screen. So I've probably done that around now. But yeah, so what does it say? It's quite difficult to read it all. I mean, it might be even easier to put it up like this and then for it to focus in. And so you can see, so it says dairy milk chocolate and dream white chocolate blended with hazelnut praline centre. There you go. So it says contains milk chocolate 62%, hazelnut centre 24%, white chocolate 13%. Okay. Hazelnut paste. Is that hazelnut paste one? Does it have palm in it? Can't see it saying that. Excuse my hands shaking there. Still early in the morning, I don't just had a coffee, so that's probably what it is, I think. Okay, I can't see any mention of palm now. It's easier for me to actually, it's very easy for me to put that against the screen, and I can't. It's too small actually normally to read. It's so tiny, for me at least. Yes, yeah, so this Cocoa Life helps farmers get the most from their cocoa trees through environmentally friendly farming. So I guess that's why I don't have palm in it, I guess. So there we go. It does say that there, as I say, in that top corner there. If it focuses in on that. There you go. Made in Tasmania. There we are. Definitely Australian. Okay, so very interesting one, this one. So I think, yeah, and it says 100% sustainably sourced Cocoa Life. So there was a bit of a, yeah, what's the word? A bit of a, well, almost a calamity, I think, with Coke, chocolates and things. I think it was, it was going very expensive, very hard to grow it and things every year, or maybe still is really. So that's why there's a bit of a push with environmentally friendly things, and you can see the calories there. So it gives it energy in kilojoules. I think it's about a fifth or a sixth is the conversion rate, I think, but I'm not too sure. So yeah. Cadbury exporting to the world. There we go. Singapore. Somewhere else. Where's that? Is it focused? Malaysia. There we go. Yeah, so definitely from Australia side of things. Okay, well I think we should give it an open. Let's do it. Let's give it an open. Right, okay, once I'm going to give this an open in a second, but I just thought, yeah, just say the wrapper is quite nice. I didn't really mention it before because it's that purple colour. In the UK, I think, no, I don't know if it's all Cadbury products, but lots of them have a sort of quilted look to them, like a bit of they've been sewn, in the background. But this, you can see here, it's got sort of, it says dairy, possibly dairy milk, and the glass and a half, some chocolate chunks on the purple there in the background, if you can see that. Yeah, dairy milk, there we go. Two different banners, yeah. Got the word pendants, is it, you'd perhaps say? I don't know. Yeah, it's very nice, and there's obviously what it is there. So looks pretty good. There are flourishes here. There's a bigger version you get of this, by the way, a massive chunky bar version I've seen. B&M is where I think this has been got, so I've seen it in there. It's about 16.5 centimetres, basically. Let's give it an open. So I've done about over 700 reviews now, by the way. So in the top corner, one of them, with a link to place of all my reviews. So go check that out if you've liked this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a comment or free, of course. And check out the member program as well. Some exclusive reviews and other channel perks. Great way to support the channel also. Okay, right, so I'm not going to hold it just yet. I'm going to give it a measure. So, ooh, it smells nice. About 13 centimetres. So yeah, it went from, did we say 16.5, did we say? It's about 13 now, so yeah. And the width, about 3 centimetres in width as well. Oh, it looks very nice. It does smell very dairy milk, you have to say. It's quite a chunky bar, this one. Height is about 1.5 centimetres, maybe 1.6. And what's the weight of this bar, by the way? That's another important thing. Mustn't forget that. 54 grams. It's a heavy, bit of a hefty one. You can see it there. Okay, hopefully probably focusing. Okay. I think it's going to be a bit melty today. But yeah, it is a bit. But you can clearly see there. I mean, look at that. It looks very beautiful, doesn't it? Look at that. Yeah, it looks very nice. Really marbly, actually. It does better than what I remember it being in the UK one, that's for sure. See the Cadbury's but you can see it's getting a bit melty with my fingerprints. Okay, let's do a bit of a snap. Yeah, so let's give it a cut as well. I think the knife's over here, just to one side. Let's give it a bit of a cut down the centre of one. Do it down the centre of this one. So it cuts quite well. So you can see there though, look at that. You see the marbling effect is really just layered on top. But I guess you would expect that because it's got a praline centre, but you're not getting solid white chocolate there. So yeah, but you can see it's a praline centre. That is a sort of different centre, that hazelnut pasty mixed with chocolate or whatever. Yeah. So there you go. So it's not solid white chocolate. I mean, you probably would expect that maybe, but it's quite a thick layer though, you'd still say. I've seen definitely thinner layers on chocolates pertaining to have white chocolate in. That's for sure. But you can clearly see, as I say, it is kind of drizzled over a praline centre, paste centre. Yeah. Okay, well, it's melting a bit. But yeah, I think we should give it. It's not very warm today either. I don't know why it's melted so much. It's 7:10 in the morning as well, so certainly, yeah, very early day today. But yeah, let's give it a taste. Let's do it. Quite looking forward to this, has to be said. Let's give it a taste. Right, again, once again, give this Cadbury's Dairy Milk Marble a taste. Bit of chocolate on it there, so apologise there, but yeah. Okay, let's give it a go. So, got a couple, yeah, bit of a chunk and a half here. So, yeah. Okay, as I mentioned before, it's not sort of solid white chocolate all the way through. It's Cadbury's Dream and Cadbury's Dairy Milk over sort of praline, hazelnut praline centre, hazelnut pasty, so it claims it to be. So, okay, let's give it a taste. Not bad, not bad. I think quite a nice hazelnut taste actually, quite a nice praline. It's not too hazelnutty, so it's quite a good balance there. Does remind me a bit of the Cadbury's Jingly Bells we've got in the UK. I've got a praline one there and also another one. I think I've got what the other one is now, a noisette one I think. I mean the hazelnut, I'm sure the praline one in that case was it the praline or the hazelnut one or the noisette one. I can't remember. One of them was kind of chewy, and that was the best one. This isn't like that at all. It's more like the typical praline centre. You can see there, coming away a bit from the chocolate itself in the middle there. Not too bad really. I think you do get a sense of the white chocolate as well. You can taste it. It's thick enough to be tasted actually. Obviously where it is apparent. Some of the squares have less in than others. I mean that one there, and the second from the bottom, or third from the top, obviously has a lot more than other ones. But it's not too bad. Dairy milk's quite nice as well, but it's mainly obviously that praline taste. It's not overly hazelnutty though, I would say. It's quite nice and smooth. It's a nice chocolate actually, quite thick as well. Yeah, I quite like it. Let's say I think the sort of Jingly Bells sort of obviously were a Christmas one. Set to Christmas chocolates really, so they're probably not going to be available all year round, but they were very nice, and I really enjoyed. As I say, the one had more of a chew to it. I think it was the sort of dark. There was a green one and a brown one, and the brown one was definitely a nicer one. I'm sure that was a hazelnut paste one. I'm sure the one was a noisette one. This was just a praline one, but for some reason, it just was a bit more chew, a bit almost like a very soft fudgy Cadbury's fudge centre to it. I mean, it was really nice actually. Well, this one isn't that basically. This is just more your typical sort of praline centre, where it's just a sort of smooth, pasty, truffly style centre, I would say. So it's not too bad. It doesn't taste massively of hazelnut, so you're not, it's very, not really even like a Kinder Bueno or anything like that, where it's got that hazelnut taste. You don't really get much of that at all in this. Look how much hazelnuts are in here. So if we hold it up there, does it? easier for me to read there because it's yeah. Hazelnut centre 24%. It says hazelnut centre. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how much hazelnuts are in there. It just says hazelnuts. It contains hazelnuts. I don't know. But it's a big hazelnut centre. But as I say, it's not. It doesn't really taste of hazelnuts. So, which is good and bad depending on your viewpoint. For me, I prefer pralines that don't taste as hazelnutty. You know, I'm not too bothered about the hazelnut taste really. So for me, it's not a bad one. I mean, it's quite good the way that the dream milk chocolate, the dream white chocolate rather, sorry, comes through just about. So there is that dairy milk taste as well, but obviously the main thing is the praline taste because it is the sort of the big part of it. You know, it's just a shell really, the dairy milk and the dream part of it. The main bit is the sort of praline taste in the middle. So it's not too bad. You know, it's not. It doesn't blow my socks off basically. I mean, it just largely depends on whether you like praline or not. And you know, for me, it's okay. You know, it's okay. But I much prefer, say, those Jingly Bells ones. I think that the brown ones, as I say, I'm sure that was the praline one. Much preferred that one. Really nice it was. It was just such a lovely, lovely. I don't know, lovely texture and taste. And I would recommend really that one, really over any other kind of praline style centre really. So I'm not sure it was a Noisette one or not. So I'd probably have done a screenshot or whatever or a picture of it. But that was brilliant. I really enjoyed that one. So I think for me, any other ones really sort of being compared to that one, and this one just isn't as nice. But I just have the dream chocolate sort of going for it. But as I say, it's not a big part of this. It's just there, only just. It's a slight taste of white chocolate, depending on how much of it is in each segment. So you know there is that. But yeah, so I think for me it's probably a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's a high 3.5. But not quite a 4, I would say. So not too bad though. I do recommend it, but I just think you know it's quite a standard affair, really. But it looks beautiful, looks lovely, smells nice as well. But just tastes as you'd expect it, you know. And it's not really anything too different than the ones that you've already tasted before of the same thing. But as I say, it does have not as much of a hazelnut taste, which for me is a good thing. But again, that's pretty standard anyway, I would say. So 3.5 out of 5. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, leave a comment or free, as I say, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please check out the member program if you're in a position to do so. It'd be great if you could support that way. But either way, lovely to hear from you, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care everyone, see you soon. Bye for now. See ya.